Here we are, boys. Episode 90.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Coming at you
90.
hot.
90, that's insane.
With episode 90.
And Bino was bringing up the candy.
We got 10 more episodes. 10 more episodes.
Damn, I forgot about
Scared.
that.
Yeah, we only got
the
so we'll try the sourest I guess it's supposed to be the most sour candy on earth. I don't. There might be
Most
other
sourest
more
candy
sour,
in the whole entire world.
supposed to be. They're called.
It'll make
big
you go.
candies.
It'll make you go.
You know, I'm kind of scared of it. You know why?
Because of the bomb. Yeah.
Oh
'cause
no,
of
no,
the-
it's
what
not going to be that
frightens
bad.
me.
But the kids got Airhead, the hard candies.
Oh, yeah.
and like I don't know, have they been working on those?
I think so. Yeah, I think there's definitely
Oh,
people
yeah.
in
Because
labs.
no,
I,
dude,
I ate
we're
two of those
getting- we're
just to
getting-
see if it was that bad.
We're getting older.
and it felt like a fire.
Your
crack.
taste buds change
Went
like
off
every
in my
10
mouth.
years is
I was
what
like,
they
which
say.
lit up Black Cat.
Sour Patch Kids will take me out for a week.
Sour Patch
One.
Kids freaking grew up and
So now
not
I guess
gonna use
I
it.
guess the question with this thing is are we going to are we going to pop multiples at a time, or are we just going to do one?
I'm just doing one.
Just doing one?
If you guys want to do multiples,
I'm
you
gonna
guys
pop.
can.
I'm popping one and popping two in my ass.
There you go. Put them in there for safekeepings.
All right.
Real taste.
Well,
I'm gonna boof it.
I want to go ahead and get cringe. I know a lot of people hate this kind of stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. We got a Patreon, and
Yup.
it is got some videos coming to you guys soon. It's called Bad Deals.
Check it out.
Go and check it out. Actually, this comes out Thursday, so it'll be Friday for you guys. Friday, new episode 1 of Bad Deals. Go and check it out.
You're right. That was cringe.
It's cringe. But they got to
Remote down
The
to it.
fans have got to
Totally
know
right.
it,
Gotta
dude.
drop
They
it.
got to know it, and go check it out, guys. Like
It's
straight up.
the most ridiculous thing I have seen in years. I will
Yes.
say that.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever done in my life.
I love it though. It's okay though, but they got to go check
You
it
know what
out.
I'm talking about.
He knows what I'm talking about.
Can't get, you can't. You got to watch.
Well, I mean, the trailer's already out
because
there.
it is that ridiculous. Like, hey, yeah, I'm in.
So if you guys want to see the trailer right there, I mean, dude, literally in our bio, our Patreon's right there. Click it, go to it, freaking
When I watch,
show the love and support.
When I see myself fully on camera, I'm like, oh, I'm a fat guy.
Yeah, me too. I love
Thick
it.
fella.
Big
Yeah,
dick.
thick boys.
Dude, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. I really don't even care.
No, I don't give a shit. I'm that guy between like.
Do you
I'm-
want to, before we go, do you want to shout out that, or do you want to?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
we can
go
drop
ahead.
it on
Shout it
the-
out, dude.
So
Throw it out there.
another thing that just recently happened, I just dropped my short story anthology, my book on Kindle. That's basically
nice.
so basically you can Amazon Kindle, but it's like a short story anthology of horror, sci-fi, fantasy, all that sort of stuff, but kind of a mixture of different things like that. But it's all horror themed, so even the fantasy and the
That's
sci-fi
Is it
all
like short books or is it a full book?
There's short, so it's a bunch of, so there's like I think about 30 something stories in it. They're all like each self-contained stories, but they kind of tie into the other the other stories in the collection, which kind of ties around this sort of weird otherworldly entities. All this.
It's
sort of stuff,
and
but-
it's all like written, right? Not
yeah.
any
So
voice.
no. It's all
I know
it's-
because you
it's
talked
on Kindle.
about before doing like short stories.
I have done. If you go to
And by the way, all that stuff, guys, will be in the link in the description below.
Yeah.
His book, so you'll be able to go check it
yeah,
on
it's called,
Amazon.
the Pale Book Collection.
Pale Book Collection
Yeah,
on
it's,
Amazon. Check it out,
Yeah,
everybody.
it's 99 cents, so it's
That's
like
awesome.
say it's
Oh,
something
99,
easy.
okay.
Yeah, so it's like say real cheap.
Is this the
but
first time you've ever put anything
It's
on Amazon?
my first time publishing it. It's self-published on there. I think it's like 250 pages or something.
Oh,
like
nice.
that. So nothing too
I'll
crazy.
check it out.
But
Hell yeah, I don't read, but if you do some voice,
so
I
do
don't
have.
read,
So I do
but-
if you
have
do some
on
voice
my-
stuff, I'll listen to you talk.
So
I'll listen to you
on-
talk me to sleep, dog.
on another YouTube channel. I do have a couple of the short stories.
I'll
that
be
I've
sleeping
done.
and Beano's gonna be in my ear like into that motherfucker.
Hey, does reading Spawn count?
As far as reading books, it's reading graphic novels. I mean, they're
well, I mean, the
We're doing a lot
thing
of
he's got is like freaking 500 something pages.
dude,
1,200.
You were telling me about that.
1200.
That thing's
Oh.
for that's the original McFarlane run, right? The all the way up to the basically where he kills.
Fifth, 50 episodes.
dropping things.
Nice.
All the first 50.
Yeah, see, that's the run in my opinion. That's the best run of
Yeah.
Spawn.
Because I had the
That-
other one. I don't know where I went to, but this one I do like more. I'm like in it. It's pretty cool.
nice.
I'm digging
How far are you into the series so far?
Dude, it's so cool. We got so many. What is it?
Irons in the Fire.
That's it. I wasn't gonna
Close
try to
about
say
half.
it, but irons in the fire, dude. It's like
I got some
it's
copper in there.
Yeah, coppers.
I'm a copper guy.
I'm a copper guy.
But yeah, no, it's cool, dude.
Like, I'll take the copper out of your house if it burns down.
Bad Deals. This Is Us podcast coming at you live.
We're doing all sorts of stuff.
Doing all kinds of things going on here, man. We're just we done leveled up.
And that too, with the Bad Deals. It was fun. I'll give it that.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever
different.
comes of it, I have fun doing it.
So, dude,
It's utterly ridiculous.
I don't even want to
but
talk about it.
No,
Oh, God, dude, I feel so damn stupid.
That's it.
I
That's
love
all
it,
I want
dude.
to really say.
But hey, I'm doing it.
It's fun.
It is utter.
I'm the type of guy.
ridiculous, stupid
Listen,
humor.
I'm the type of guy that if I say I'll do something, I'm just gonna do it. So the only reason I'm doing it is because Abe's been wanting to do this for a long time. You know what I'm
I
saying?
have, dude.
Yeah,
I have.
100%.
And we finally got it, dude.
true.
Bad Deals coming at
It's
you.
fun. It's
Friday!
the funniest, goofiest shit I've ever done. Honestly, it's fun.
But the
to
thing
do,
is
but-
like the reason why we're not releasing it on YouTube is because YouTube would take that down so fast.
oh, it's
yeah.
rated R for sure.
It's,
Yeah, don't let
it's
your kids
not-
watch.
Yeah, definitely. That's why we have to go to Patreon.
And it's not like rated X or nothing, but there's some
No.
swearing.
Not yet.
He's like keeps trying.
Dude, you get me on camera long enough, I just might pull the old Willie out.
no.
No,
Oh, yeah, dude,
I'm
I'm
out
good.
then. Show's over.
No, dude,
Show's done. Bad
Show's-
Deals. One episode.
show's
right?
over.
Done.
Righteous
like-
Gemstones.
Seems
babe.
like I ain't doing no righteous.
Baby Billy.
God.
My brother freaking
you ain't getting
pulling
paid
his,
for
his
this.
wanger out. I'm like, I'm good. I'm
You're
out.
not getting paid for it.
Seems like
I'm
I'm
saying,
not.
like, how much
Abe,
you get paid for that?
Imagine Abe. No. Imagine the worst part, because then Abe has to go and edit.
Oh my
he
God,
has
I'd
to
be
go and
seeing
edit
Eli's
Eli's
ding-dong
dong
all the time.
for
Yeah.
like 30
Your
minutes.
own brother's
you know?
wang-a-lang. Just sitting there like,
I
editing.
pulled my ass crack out already on one of the films.
And
Yeah,
it
but
didn't,
none of us seen it
it
until
didn't
the video.
Make the cut.
it didn't make the cut.
It didn't make the cut.
Eli's big freaking
But
white
here's the
ass.
thing,
gonna be
like,
out there.
Maybe on the bloopers.
It,
reel.
yes, and that's the thing I'll say, guys. Like, there is a small little fee that you have to pay. Get over it. Sorry, you have
If
to.
I'm acting, I don't like asking for money at all. But
No.
if I'm acting this damn foolish on camera,
Yeah.
you motherfuckers got to pay to get that
Yeah,
shit.
it's-
I ain't
it's
doing
not-
that for free.
It's $1.99 a
I'm
month.
selling my bod over here to you.
But what comes?
You are.
what
You're putting
comes
it in.
with
It's funny. Like,
I'd realize how
I'll give it this. Eli has impressed me. Abe's always kind of been into this thing, but I had no idea Eli did, and he kills me.
Oh, yeah.
in it.
Dude, we got a real
Slays.
Johnny Depp on our hands, boys.
yeah, right, dude. I can't.
Oh, more like a Chris Farley or like a
No.
John Candy, like
But- No.
just that wild. Like
If you do, okay, so like you do have a paywall, but what you get with it is you're going to
Appreciate-
get,
I
James
appreciate it.
Gandolfini.
I
you're going to get all the
Just
episodes.
goofier.
They'll be released.
I'm just a big idiot.
As of right now, it's once a month, but you know, if people start watching it, we'll get more out,
Yeah.
like maybe 2 or 3 a month, depending on, you know, if people find it interesting or not.
Yeah.
Also, you get like blooper reels, which is insane. Like, I mean, dude, like some of the like we seriously sat down here and laughed. For
oh yeah, like I haven't. In,
an
I
hour.
laughed till my body hurt.
oh yeah,
My-
I thought I
I
split.
thought my head was going to explode.
I thought I split something up the side of my.
Oh
back.
my god!
I was
You
like-
get that?
I
you
thought I was
get-
gonna pass out and fall over. and
There's a
hit my head.
possibility you get a chance to like.
I'm old.
Be in it in a cameo if that's something you're interested in. Also, you could Skype in on our pod, be on our pod, talk to us here. You know the whole nine, dude.
So
like
it's your beehole.
it's good. It's good.
No, dude,
It's
Eddie-
$1.99.
Eddie
You
got
can go
that.
find $1.99 in your freaking couch cushions. Let's be real here. What can you buy nowadays for $1.99? Seriously.
Not even a candy bar, I don't think.
No,
You gotta
Arizona
pay-
tea.
I know-
dog.
I know
Yeah,
personally.
Them
Oh.
motherfuckers stuck true.
That's about
They
it.
stuck true.
That's about it.
Well, it's $1.99. I don't care. But yeah, no.
Damn, tell them how it is,
You
dog.
get, but no, you get a lot with it. You know, so check it out, dude. I mean,
No, Abe is putting all the work into this shit. That's why he's
I love it.
He's doing all the camera work. He's doing all the recording.
You only live
I'm
one
just
time,
acting
right?
like a damn fool on camera, same as all of us.
Yep,
We
me
all-
too. Ridiculous, utterly nonsense.
But
But
Abe's
it's
doing
funny.
all the editing,
and it's
like-
fun.
Like
It is.
I knew once I gave him the okay that it was gonna be we was gonna be sailing with this because you've been wanting this is up your alley, bro.
We have
Ain't this old alley cat?
we have gallons of blood.
Just no, alley
Cat, bro.
alley cat. That's
Or staying away from them dogs.
that was what's his name? Will Ferrell from
Yeah. Eastbound and down.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
BM snapped.
He's like, you just know alley cat.
Yeah.
I love this. It's a good
What's the name of the aunt? Loretta or something? Loretta don't like the sluts.
No.
He's like,
She don't like the sluts.
she's like, no, I do not.
He's like, you get out of here. You get out of here.
Just an old alley cat.
He's like, was part of it still in Uranus?
Talking
He's
about
like,
the-
yep, part of it was still in. He's like, now the question is, was it a one glover or a two glover?
yeah.
He's like, it was a two glover.
So what I was saying earlier,
He's like, they were talking about Fanta.
Fanta.
Yeah, the drink, and he's like, or I think he's like, do you have any of this in where you're from? And they're like, no. He's like, you'll get it soon. I'm sure of it.
He kills it.
He's awesome. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't want to say it now.
Okay.
No, I do. You know what? Fuck it. What I was going to say at the very beginning, I've been trying to get this out.
Get it out.
I wore this tank top because I'm like the guy that's like I'm in between now. If I'm just going to stop like working out, stop giving a shit, just eat food and wear hoodies.
There you go.
I'm really right there.
Yeah,
that's all right.
I did like 60 push-ups in total today. I think I did like 20 squats. Like these are low numbers compared to people who were shredded. Like I did some lazy guy shit. I went
love it.
running yesterday, so I was like, yeah, I'll wear a tank top
Yeah.
because I did like 60 push-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
And you're in the
60.
mirror like thinking like everything's changed already.
No, yeah. I'm 60 push-ups away from like if I don't do those 60 push-ups, I'm a hoodie guy that day.
Yeah.
So I'm like really riding that line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm a tit guy, you know?
Oh,
Some of
dude.
those titties.
Yeah, dude. As I've gotten older, I've gotten A cuppers. It's wild.
Dog, I'm riding C's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. When I go jogging, people do see the
Flappity flap.
What about old lady we seen earlier?
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's
We were like,
crazy.
let's have her in freaking Bad Deals.
I smelled her, dude.
Looked like
on
she
the other
was
side of the
trying to smuggle a keg. She's going to the party. She stole it.
Her lower, yeah, she was just all. Her ass was
It was
out.
like, okay,
It was disgusting.
it's no hate or no, but just
God.
yeah,
no. I mean, don't dress like that.
Yeah, that's it. Like it looked like she was
Kind of badass though
I mean, we
because
talked
it's like
about this last episode. When I go to the freaking water park, bro, I know what I look like in the mirror.
I go tits out.
I don't.
I do.
She should never,
I'll tell you this though.
ever be in a bathing suit.
I've made the decision to go tits
I
out
bet you
before
she
water
has.
park and stuff. I've gotten away with it before, and before I've not gotten away with it, and it was also bad days. There've been good days and bad days when I go tit out.
See, I had a real bad day
out.
when I went tit out one day. So I was okay. So this one day, so I took the kids out to this water park, dude. I went tit out, right?
That's what's
and
up,
so
dog.
I went. So you know,
I'm here with my damn kids.
You know exactly.
My
So I'm
tits
like I'm
out.
doing dad stuff, and so it's one of those basically the water slides, but you like stand in a tube and drop. Have you guys ever done one of
Seen
those?
'em, never done it.
So you
I looked at
stand.
it and I was like, nah.
And so like we've been doing all other stuff throughout the whole day. So I'm like, yeah, shirt off, dude. I'm
hell
like,
yeah.
Toddy's out. I'm like, we're just rocking it.
Get some damn sun.
So I
in
go
this
to get up on there, and freaking that bottom drops out from underneath of me, dude.
Nice.
And I didn't realize this whole thing was ridged.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the whole thing as you're going down, and you're going like probably 70 miles
Hey,
an hour.
can I tell you? That's
Yeah.
exactly what I've always been afraid of with those
Oh
things.
my god, dude! It was like like my back just freaking. I get up. It was like that scene. You guys ever seen that scene in Workaholics where Adam Devine slides down the thing? And there's just blood all in
And
his
it's like
splinters.
splinters.
And
So like
everything.
the whole time, and your tits are just like
But that's what my back was like, and it was just like
It's like-
red marks on lines all up and down my back.
nipple in the eye.
Awful, dude. Awful. I'm like, yeah, that was one of the worst times going toddies out. It's not always good. It's not always a good decision.
You guys understand when we went to water parks and public pools and things like that, and we'd seen those people that we were like, oh my god, look at these people. You realize that we're the people now that we were talking about.
Oh,
right?
for sure.
Yeah, because like
100%.
I'm that dude. Like if you see me come in there, pale white
Yeah.
and hairy nips,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, kids are gonna be like, what? Look at him.
Yeah. This is your future.
He looks like a gorilla.
Now I'm like, be careful what you talk about,
Yeah.
because I'm telling you,
Yeah. You
30 years from now,
you gonna look like shit.
you're gonna
You ain't
look like
careful.
a pile of poo.
Not even if you ain't careful. You can even be careful.
You're gonna look
still
like
gonna look like shit.
Your stew butt wad. Remember, he turns into the huge pile of poo.
Weird science.
have his license, Lisa.
What was that? Weird
Remember
Science?
Weird Science, dude.
Oh god, I haven't seen that movie in years.
So good, dude. That movie is
He's like, how are you back there? It's all good, but my nuts are halfway on my head.
oh, dude, that guy was he killed me in that.
Oh, yeah, it's a great movie.
Dude, okay, so I saw a thing for the other day for a movie that Sam, I don't know, you might have heard of this. I'd never heard of this movie before. It's got Tom Hanks and John Candy in it.
Was it Castaway?
Volunteers?
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
I just saw this. I never heard of this movie.
What's it
before.
called?
It's called Volunteers or something like that. And I'm like, it's got John Candy and Tom Hanks. I'm like,
Where Tom Hanks is volunteering to be in Scientology.
yeah, no.
Dude, okay, are we going down that road? Because I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I just seen you guys see. You got. We're gonna go back to it.
Uh-huh.
You guys know what I'm gonna bring up
Yeah,
because it's popular right now, and I've been watching it like a hawk lately. The Diddy stuff.
of course. Yeah.
So like bunch of names are being dropped, all kinds of stuff. Like you guys see like freaking Ellen DeGenerate or whatever her name is.
DeGeneres.
Yeah, I said she's a degenerate. But dude, she like completely like left the U.S. She lives like completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
her
she's
and
been
her
gone.
wife.
She's gone.
Yeah, I think they
You
moved
gone.
out of the
She's
States.
gone, dude. Yeah.
So is Rosie O'Donnell.
did you guys see?
But I don't know if it's because
You guys know what's her name? Frick, what is her name, dude? She played off of 8 Mile. She was the blonde.
Hot.
Nicole Richie? No, not her.
What's her name?
She looks like a Nicole.
Yeah.
Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
There you go.
Big Brit.
They're bringing her out. I don't know if the source that I seen, but she died from pneumonia, and then like a couple.
She died?
Yeah, she died. She
In real
died
life?
in like 2008
way
or
back.
9 or 10 or something. She died
really?
a long time ago. Yeah.
know that.
She died from pneumonia, and her husband died like a couple months or a year or something like that afterwards of the same thing. And she's been. They said that they've seen back in the day that she would go to Diddy parties, and then they say if you a consumption too much of, you can Google it, of baby oil can cause straight up can cause pneumonia, and it's untraceable,
they're just pouring gallons
and it's
of it.
untraceable.
Damn.
You're gonna die.
Bringing her back up in the case.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean I don't know how true
I don't.
it
I,
is.
I don't know if that should be funny, but it's
Baby
funny
oil.
to me.
Dude, there
Good Lord.
there's people saying that there was drugs in the baby.
Well, I think like no, it's just
fentanyl in the
too
baby
much.
oil.
Like if you drink,
There's fentanyl in the baby oil.
if you consume too much baby oil, it'll kill you.
Yeah, but
And it causes,
imagine,
like,
imagine if that baby
Dude,
oil
she
is
looks-
laced with fentanyl.
not good.
She looks like a baby oil fentanyl type of bitch.
See, I heard
Like that's the thing,
it was
like,
it was
she
like
was probably
asbestos.
just-
Shouldn't have cheated on
In their house.
Eminem and 8 Mile.
But that's what I'm saying. Like at that
black
party,
producer guy.
she was
she
probably
would bang
taken
Diddy
advantage of so bad.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's the thing with a lot of the Hollywood stuff.
I
is
shouldn't
there,
have been-
there is so much between the. I mean, we got the Epstein stuff, the Diddy stuff. There's so much of that sort of stuff that's coming out, and it's
Good.
I mean,
Let the people know.
yeah.
We want to know. This guy does. I'm always on.
Well, yeah, I'm like, yeah, if they're doing,
Oh man, really? Brittany Murphy? Holy piss. I just feel like that's I just need some glasses and I need like big pimples.
Yeah. Dude, again, said it before. I'm really
way.
addicted to watching people pop other people's pimples.
Are you back
yeah.
on that again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
let's just stop.
Yeah, I've been trying to show it to my kids. They're like, whoa.
See,
I'm like, yes, it's life.
Okay, so what is okay? So did you recently get back on it?
live.
Wait,
Because I'm back on the cow hoof thing.
Oh, I've seen some of those.
Because like I'm
Pussy
back on
hoof?
the the ones that are filled with freaking there's something
Like shoot out.
so gross about it. You like cutting it into that hoof and just
Dude, I seen a crazy
So
video.
looks so.
And I don't know how I
awesome
watched
to
it,
watch.
but I was watching this dude. He was like a tourist over in like India, and they have like street ear cleaners.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, people be licking
Oh.
those ear balls out, right? Huh? The licking?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen it in the Philippines. I seen it in the Philippines. This old lady was
they probably were. I would.
Dude, I wouldn't let
it was
nobody
eye
lick in my
cleaning,
ear.
and this old rotten lady was licking people's eyeballs, like straight up, like all up. I was like, "What are you guys
No.
fucking doing?
That's crazier than
What are you
my.
guys doing?"
That's crazier than my.
I'm sorry. I didn't
You trumped me.
I
on
didn't
that.
I thought he
do.
said licking ears is what I thought. What is
I thought that's where he was going.
I
with
was
it,
like,
but he
oh,
said-
she's licking ear holes?
Eyeballs.
That's disgusting.
She was eyeballs.
No,
Yeah.
this guy was like an Indian. He like sits there, has like a whole thing. He's just on the side,
And he's like-
on the sidewalk, and the guy's like asked the money or whatever, and he has
Imagine
like
me licking people's eyeballs.
No.
this
No, it's
long,
illegal.
this long poking device, metal, and a huge pair of pliers.
That's the no.
And he let this guy like go in there, like this guy that you don't know, just some guy on the street.
Oh yeah.
And he's like pulling, like he starts pulling what looks
Brain
like
material?
brains out of his head. It didn't hurt him though. He was like,
Oh, sure.
He started
He's probably like
he actually, the weird thing is the guy did a good job. He's like 2 years later
You can't hear
again.
anymore.
It was weird, but I'm like, I don't
what
know
you
if I
don't
go.
realize is that was his eardrum.
No.
I know. I'm just
It
saying.
was actually like the guy was like, he's like kind of started freaking out when he was walking over. He's like, he was hearing. things he'd never
Rambunctious
heard
on the
before.
table. Guy.
But this guy was just like, yeah, 1,000. He's like, no, I said 100. And then I'm like, that like a street deal with this guy with these metal devices, sharp going into your ear.
That
hole.
seems that seems insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't
No.
be doing that.
Heck no.
I wouldn't trust nobody going near my ear hole.
I won't even let him work on my damn teeth.
But he did a great. But he did a great
and
job.
them buggers need some help.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
I feel that,
I'm
brother.
Bugs Bunny over here.
That's why we need people to pay on our Patreon.
So I could fix my 2 rotten molars.
He's like, sir, I need some porridge. My
Porridge for
family
the
and I are going hungry.
Tahaba.
No.
Oh,
I am going hungry. I'm pretty much broke all the time.
I'm going hungry.
Oh, yeah.
No, what about Dave Mustaine on freaking Sean Ryan?
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was a wild episode.
That was good.
Very
Still have yet to watch it.
You got to watch out.
I know.
Yeah.
It's good. You know, he talks.
Is
I
he
mean,
over
talks
there
about
like-
all of his phases.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
And my
Meet the way of life.
There's video of
Love him, though.
There's video. of
If he was here today, he would knock me the hell out.
and
Dude,
Dave,
like-
I love it all. Bring it. Bring it.
I'm like,
Mustang.
What did he say? He was working on his 4th black belt, I think, or something.
oh, yeah.
like
He
that.
would
It was like
wreck
something-
jiu-jitsu so
Chinese
quick.
jiu-jitsu.
I'd be up there like,
Yeah, that's what he said. He was working on his a brown
Dave's
belt
a
right
bad-
now.
Well, I like how he didn't hold back on things like saying like he wrote all the songs that broke.
just
Metallica.
joking. I don't want Dave to whoop my hand in.
I don't think he sounds more peaceful now. You know, he
Kind of,
sounds
but
like
yeah,
a.
he does. He's just older.
He
Yeah.
loves the Lord,
Well, he's
from what
old-
I hear.
well, he's a Christian now, and
Loves
you
the
know, he's like.
Well, that's what you get for getting into black magic.
Yeah, he you know
Casting spells and shit.
doing hexes and
He
stuff.
did hexes, casted hexes.
Yeah, and they both
He's
were-
probably like, no, I don't like that one. No, not that. That's not good. He's like,
Meet the real.
that's it right there. He's like, and he's like,
Memphis way of life.
Is that him tapping him with the speakers?
I guess. I don't know. Black magic, what do they do? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Well, the song that he was talking about on there, I remember him saying, "You guys."
So he
listen
went
to it.
straight to the crossroads.
The song where he was like,
He was like he wouldn't. He put most of the hex in there.
you know what
Yeah.
song that is?
I can't remember what
Five
he said.
Magics.
Okay.
The song Five Magics.
Two magic step goes to
Rust
the
in
third and then the fifth.
But he doesn't.
Magic.
He leaves parts out of it though.
Oh.
But it is like a spell or a ritual.
But he doesn't play that one anymore.
I
Or they
started.
play live. I guess.
I started researching a little bit, not much. I don't research. So I mean, I YouTubed the guy, and it was like started looking into like Satanists and stuff like that, and like I like seen that they like Aleister Crowley wrote books and shit or whatever. People
Yeah.
got books or whatever. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should I'll buy this book and read it. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn how to cast a fucking spell.
Don't want to do that.
The one book is he documents his time in like using
Playing with
hallucinogenic
fire.
drugs and yeah. What was the house they lived in? Like he had this like
I'll stick to the
experimental
Bible.
house. Aleister Crowley.
Oh yeah, he was just a cult leader that like
Yeah.
banged chicks basically.
Yeah, and
It
do
was-
a lot of,
he was,
like,
it was a
drugs.
kind of a turd at the same time. You know, he didn't like.
Yeah, he
it was-
banked off of his parents.
Yeah, there was
all
so
of his
much
money
of
he
that.
got inherited, so he just used it to like.
He's kind of a turd.
Yeah,
Well-
at the same. I mean, it was a you know. I mean, it was one of those things where you know he was a big you know figure in that world, but it's like at the same time it's like who cares?
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
done.
back to it. No, you nailed it.
No, I'm done.
I'm fascinated with the drugs because like I couldn't imagine just doing like hallucinogenics with someone like that.
Have you
in his
seen the
house in
videos
Illinois.
of what's his name, Lane Staley and James Hetfield making fun of Dave Mustaine's vocals?
Yes.
Yeah, they're doing the same shit you're doing there.
Oh, are
Like,
they?
watch him become a god.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Who did this?
Lane Staley,
Lane
singer
Staley.
for Alice in Chains, and James Hetfield, Metallica singer. guitar
Okay, so
And James Hetfield goes,
Watch him.
Yeah.
become a god.
so James Hatfield,
Did that.
Dave beat him up, right?
yeah.
And then who's the other guy? He died, right?
Cliff
Yeah.
Burton.
No, the other guy that
Lane
he does
Staley.
something.
He said.
He
Oh,
died.
Lane, yeah.
Is he alive or is he dead?
dead.
He's dead.
So Dave Mustaine seen that and was like,
Although I think he was probably friends with he's friends with Jerry
He,
Cantrell. So
he said
like he's. What I'm getting at is like I don't want him to put a hex on.
He said on Sean Ryan,
he don't do
he
that.
said he punched James Hetfield in the mouth because James Hetfield kicked his dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kick might. He went full blown freaking
Wick.
John Wick, dude.
And he like
Don't touch my dog.
flipped a
touch my
bass player
dog.
at the time into the wall.
I would too if I had a dog.
Oh, dude, I would judo flip him right
Piss.
over.
I don't know. I'd probably kick my own dog.
He's like, that's why I ain't got a dog.
But no, great episode.
I, got a cat.
I love how
I
Sean.
kick his ass all the time.
I love how Sean Ryan
Kidding.
interviews.
People are like, oh my God,
Who
he
you
kills
talking-
animals.
Was you talking about Luke?
Yeah.
Cats are different.
They could take a whooping.
Well, no, like,
Just kidding,
like
I'm just kidding.
we got 4 male cats.
Keep going with this
We've
shit.
got 4 male cats.
Yeah.
Okay, all of them are fixed, and they're all inside cats.
Yeah.
And then one day, my daughter was like, "Hey, let's let these cats out," and I'm like, "Okay, maybe some of them will just
Go a
to
little
nature.
hell away. No.
Just go to nature.
They started
right?
bringing the whole
No, no.
posse back. There's like a raccoon in the fucking
No.
treehouse.
The yard becomes a massacre of chipmunks and mice, and they're like bringing them to the porches, the decks, the
not hungry.
the slab.
Yep, the one was like, I'm like, holy.
It was just his head, just the chipmunk's head, and it was like he was dead and looking at his devoured body. Like I'm like,
Leo
what a way to
ripped
go.
him in half.
Leo ripped him in half, and that chipmunk was looking at his corpse. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And he left it at the front at the door.
Today,
like,
just today,
whoa.
Sam. What did I have to do?
Yeah.
I had to load up the pellet gun, and there was one. He was like, Leo is brutal, like because he's the bigger one. You've seen him, the black and white. They call him, I think, like tuxedo cats or something. He like he was like break their legs, or he'll like break the back of their spine to where they can barely like move.
And then he watches him struggle.
No, he'll like leave, and he'll be like, "I'll come find you later."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'm like, I see this guy over there, and I'm like, okay, dude, now's your chance to leave, buddy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kind of moving him, and he's just like dragging his legs. I'm like, oh
his
god.
back.
So I'm like loading up the pellet gun, and I'm like, I'm like scooping him up.
But
and launching
I found
him
a
out.
dead mice on my porch, or a dead mouse.
But I like that because like the birds are still around because they can't get to those, and the squirrels are way too high. But them things, did you hear them in the wintertime?
yeah, you don't want them around.
They'll like they get in. They'll try to
they're
get
like
in the
a
house. They're
big
They'll be like,
mouse.
oh yeah. But like, it sucks, dude.
But no, like
they're
the
just
yard is it's like a land mine went off over there with just chipmunks everywhere. I haven't seen a squirrel yet because they're a little bit bigger, but I'm waiting to see one. But I seen we have one of the white ones. His name is Gizmo.
See what's weird?
And I watched him snag one. Because dude, they're tired.
Yeah.
Like these cats are like exhausted because all they're doing is playing with these chipmunks all the time. So Gizmo, like I'm watching it today. He goes freaking and gets this thing, brings it over to this one area, lays down, lets it out of his mouth, and just watch it runs up the tree and get away. And he just like lays down and is just painting real hard. I'm like, dude, they're just having fun.
Yeah, they're not hungry.
Yeah.
They're
definitely not.
it's
Because
just-
like, I mean, my wallet's like I pay them. I
No,
pay
yeah,
very-
my
no,
wallet's
but that's
hungry.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that's where you see that with the animals that are domesticated, but they still, kind of
Still got
go
that
out
kill
there.
in.
I thought Luke's outside right now. He's probably just waiting by the door until he hears a human voice.
Yeah.
I started thinking about him. I was like, man, Luke's outside.
That's
Then I'm
what's-
like, fuck him.
That's why like the kitten,
You've
like
done killed so many damn shit that you shouldn't have anyways.
the
but
little-
that, you probably should have. Keeps mice away.
like Abe's like the
I ain't had no
younger
mice
cat,
up
he
in
does-
here since I got Luke.
just plays with them. But like that is something that you notice with them too. Like the ones that are like meaner.
Yeah.
Leo?
Like Leo. Like, you're
Leo's
like he's
mean.
different. They're like, damn, bro.
Leo's like, because there's like good and bad in animals too.
Oh, dude,
you
the
know?
one up on
He's
the
bad.
I'm not lying. The one up that was up on the deck, his head was off. He was looking at his body.
Yeah, he's just like
His lower half was the only part
And
that
it
was
was
still
just laying
intact.
there
His
blood
chest
and,
and
like,
rib cage and
guts.
other parts were gone. And then behind him was his guts strewn all over.
Yeah.
Like all behind him. I'm like, that dude's probably like,
Yeah, dude.
look at him. He just, he's
and what
eating me.
and what we believe
do you
with
do?
Nico.
That'd suck to be a chipmunk
Yeah,
getting eaten by a cat.
Oh, dude, I can't even imagine. Like,
I'd be
'cause
pissed.
I've seen my one cat. We call him Thumbs because he's one of those these polydactyl cats that
Oh.
has the
He
that has the
flies?
extra
Poly.
thumbs.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're polydactyl. So he actually has like extra. He's got I think,
Polydactylosaurus.
6 claws in total.
Oh, I've seen them.
Yeah, and so
That's cool.
But what's weird is because the way that his hands are, he can grip stuff. Like he can grip stuff like he almost has like thumbs. That's why I call him that. So the one day
Polydactyl's got multiple wives.
I come walking out and it's like 2:00 in the morning. I look over and this cat is literally he grabbed this mouse and he's like grabbed it and like piercing its side with its claws and he's throwing it up in the air. And he's like watching it hit the ground and like get stunned and he'd grab it again and throw it up in the air because he can like pick stuff up weirdly enough.
That's wild.
I'm just like, the hell? And he just sat there and did it for. I watched him.
You
for
got a
a
damn
solid 10 minutes.
anteater or
It was-
something, a raccoon
And with,
Dude, I want a raccoon.
with Nico, he'll just be gone.
and a monkey.
like
Yeah, Nico is the type of guy. He does.
I could see a
yeah,
monkey.
he don't like
Tiny
to be
little
pet.
fella.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
He
Like
probably
a
got
little Mapuchin that make you
a
drink.
graveyard.
Leave them down here. They're just monkey shit.
graveyard.
Would you let
Yeah.
it make you drinks if you had a monkey?
Would I let it what?
Would you let him make you drinks if it was like one of those trained monkeys that could like make
Like
you,
off a-
Righteous Jim
Yeah.
Son.
If-
What
if
was
it
the
could-
name? Dr.
Watson.
Dr. Watson.
Yeah.
Dr. Watson.
Dr.
Like
Watson's
if he could make
badass.
you drink, would you trust the monkey not to put his freaking urine into that
Or
cup?
poop.
I wouldn't trust him at all. If I owned a
He'd
monkey,
take that little monkey finger and go right up his ball
Yeah.
and like stir it.
yeah, I know he would.
You just drink, and them suckers carry some disease.
Then all of a sudden, I'm like,
You get the monkey pox.
Monkeypox. What is it?
AIDS.
I don't know.
Drinking? Is it like something drinking?
Yeah, if the monkey made Eli a drink, and then he put his finger in his butthole and stirred
He
it.
used it as a. I was saying, would you trust? Like, if he had a pet monkey, would he trust it to make him drinks? If it was like a trained monkey, but would you actually be able to trust
Yeah.
it that it wouldn't like put shit or put
Urine.
feces
Poop
or
juice
freaking
in
jack
there.
off into there or something?
Yeah.
You know,
No?
They do all of them.
it probably would all three.
I don't think I'd ever trust a monkey on me.
I do that shit to all of your guys' drinks I've ever made. You. And I'm a human.
Dang, that's brutal. I am never doing
have
this.
some-
Man.
I fart in your guys' cups. So.
You ever hear stories like people who do have monkeys as pets, like spider monkeys?
Yeah.
I've never seen one like that.
I seen this video of
But
this,
I
like,
know people that have.
23-year-old woman online, and she was like crying like on like a live stream, and she had like a little monkey.
Yeah.
And obviously she didn't have her shit together, and this monkey's just like jumping around while she's crying, and just like bouncing off her head and like jumping onto the wall, and then like jumping and like pulling her hair, and then like jumping onto the wall.
He's like, hey, I hate you.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
want
like,
to be
put
here.
me back in the jungle, bitch.
He's like, you're too emotional. Get me out of here.
If I was with Dr. Watson, I would come up with cool games for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd throw him as
I'd
hard
play-
as I
hey,
could
I-
at the wall.
I'd be like, let's play tic-tac-toe.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm good.
No, a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
he's
don't think I
I'm
would
up
want
and
one.
good
I,
at
I
pass
think it
on
would
monkeys
cool
in general.
idea,
Freaking-
but then
a husky
pretty
is
fast I would
nuts.
just let him off into the woods
Like
to go
a
breed
husky,
and make
the
other
breed
monkeys.
husky.
Yeah.
Those are nuts.
Those are
He would
tough
never
enough.
find
Yeah.
another monkey.
Like, imagine
What
a
is
monkey.
He'd probably die.
I'd give him an eighth
I
of
don't think that
mushrooms and
monkey
then just
could
release
adapt.
him into the woods in
I
Michigan.
don't think it could adapt to Michigan weather.
Yeah, it probably would die.
It
If you
would
let
die.
him outside,
If you just let him go, like,
even
I
at
don't
that-
want to take care of him anymore.
even at that, if you didn't have him heated up enough, I feel like he wouldn't survive the winter.
would it
He would
eat?
get sick.
Dude, would you guys
like
be
fruit.
cool with
Wouldn't it
them?
be wild? Like, you look at him, he's just got a runny nose, and you just take out a little tissue, and you're like, hey, bud, you got a little runny nose.
He'd probably just take it from you. And, you know.
Or the ones
Monkeys
that,
are.
Or
the
he might
ones-
bite you in the eyeball.
the ones that steal from you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love those little.
Some of the most little
People going
bastard
there like
ones
here,
of all.
like they're
Well,
taking.
They'll
Have you
take
seen
your
the-
phone and they'll
well-
want a banana or something, like to tourists.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Well, yeah, like the guys who like they'll train them to pickpocket,
Yeah.
which is kind of wild. Like we were talking about it the
And
one
they're
day. Like
fast.
so, but some of these primates, it was like I guess there was these orangutans that were learning how to spearfish from humans. They've got some pictures and videos of them, but like there was just a couple in this little area. They would like watch people long enough, and they're like, oh, okay, and they went over, got like a sharp stick, and it's like they're literally spearfishing, which is kind of wild. I'm like.
I heard about that, but you
Yeah,
seen the video?
I saw the actual picture of this thing like out on a branch, kind of like holding out.
Orangutan?
Yeah, it was an orangutan with like a sharp stick that it stabbing down in the water, spearfishing with. I'm just like, what the hell?
Dude, I seen a video where this
Gonna
dude
be
was
Planet of the Apes before we know.
going through the jungle on the boat with the the sticks they push.
Yeah.
And they roll up in this orangutan. He's just like looking at him in this little boat. Mm-hmm. And dude, it looked like one of the most majestic looking things I've ever seen.
They're wild, dude.
Yeah, and then they were just like floated by this orangutan, and they're like, and they threw him like a watermelon or something. They're like, here,
Oh, I seen
and
that.
he just like was looking at him.
Yeah, he was like telling him like,
Have you guys ever seen one in person, like in a
No,
zoo or anything?
I've never
like that?
never seen one even in the.
what, an orangutan?
But it was just
I've
kinda
seen
like-
monkeys.
Yeah.
Why
I've
did
never
that
seen
look
an
like it was
orangutan.
I've seen orangutan
spell.
in zoos.
I seen a grizzly bear. That shit was probably one of the wildest things I've
I've
ever
seen a
seen.
polar.
Yeah, grizzlies.
Or a polar bear. That's what I meant.
I've seen
I'm
a
sorry.
polar.
Yeah,
Polar bear.
polar
is what it
bears
is.
are freaking.
He
They're
jumped
all
down.
same.
He jumped down into the water. And shit. I was like,
and you had the glass right there.
yeah. Where was that Toledo Zoo that you went
Probably.
to?
Yeah, that's where I seen
I
it.
was
Was
trying to
Toledo.
eat you.
Yeah, never mind. I was gonna, I was gonna share some personal information.
Eli's
I'm
like, yo,
ready
bro,
to
I
burp.
went to the freaking the North Pole, and I seen
Let's go.
this polar bear,
That's
dude.
gonna be,
face
you know
to
what?
face.
That's gonna be the next scene in freaking. At some point, Bad Deals is going to the North Pole.
Going to the North
when it
Pole.
when
That's
it gets
just when it's
winter out
winter
time.
here?
Yeah, when it's
and
winter
Eddie
time,
sits out there, and he's like,
he's gonna kill
and
Santa.
he just freezes like.
We go to like we should go to like a fair or some shit that they have, or like what are the what do they call them? Where people watch people like drive down the road with fucking fancy shit on their car.
I have no idea.
Parades.
Parade.
I'm like, who's watching who?
That was good though.
Yeah, one of those. We should go to one of those and like film.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing.
I'm like
See
a
if they can
peeping
let Eddie
Tom
on-
if I
See
can.
if they'll let Eddie on one of their floats.
I'll watch your whole family.
The
eat
government's
dinner.
watching Eddie, dude.
Oh,
Eddie,
dude,
shut
he
the
would
right.
never. Yeah, he would never put himself in the spotlight.
Eddie's scared.
Yeah. Eddie's seen a lot.
Vinny might though.
Eddie's seen a lot.
Vinny might what?
Vinny might go up on one of those.
Oh, dude, Vinny will go up on one of those. A couple of
He's super Italian.
yeah, he's Italian as fuck.
Ridiculous, dude. I love it.
Oh yeah.
How's your guys' week been though?
Good. I had a good weekend. I slept a lot.
That's what's up. Catching up on it.
Yeah.
Catching up on it.
But
Sometimes
you.
you need that. Yeah, it's been going pretty good. Mostly just like kind of working. Just working, and then I went and saw my folks on the weekend, stuff like
Nice.
that. Nothing too crazy. Kind of
Lord.
been a easy week.
That's always the best.
I've been
Yeah,
playing the new
love it.
expansion on the Division 2.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
How's that?
It's freaking sweet. It's only $15 too. I was like,
Nice.
Yeah. Third expansion's $15. And I like that game anyway.
That's what's up.
So that's fun.
Yeah.
I had big plans, but then I was like, nah.
When did we film? When did we start filming? Because that's been the highlight.
Yeah, that was a lot of.
Other than it goes bad deals than my children. you know.
Yeah.
No, I had a great time with my kids this weekend. I did.
Eli's like, he's getting.
I mean, I had like, I wanted to like watch a movie or play a game or something like that, but I was just like too busy like editing. Bad
Dude, I
Deals
want
on
to
my-
watch.
Yeah.
I really want to watch.
I did like
Duster. Did
20
anybody watch
push-ups
that
yesterday.
yet? Duster?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. I was curious, but I haven't either. My and Dad's was watching.
I watched it, but I could tell just by that dude's fucking face on the front of it that guy's gonna.
I like the time and
Piss you off.
Yeah, he's just like
The cars
all the time. And shit.
He's like,
Yeah.
just too serious.
He's just like one of those guys with like long hair that you're like, you should be bald, so can't tell if it's plugs. And then like his face is all shaved, like super clean.
You don't even have to explain it either, because I'll just be honest. There's people there's like actors that I've seen, and I don't know. I can't explain what this is, but there's actors that I've seen that make me violently angry just to see their face. You know what I mean? Like certain people, I don't know why, and has nothing to do with them being attractive or unattractive or anything.
You
to do
could
with
just
that.
tell that you know what their personality.
You just don't
is.
like
It's not
it.
even, I mean, it's
You
just
see their
literally
face, like, I don't like the
to
cut
their
of your
core. Like
jib.
literally, I'm just like, okay, like I'll
tired
give
of
you a
it.
great example. I have nothing of reference, to her, but like the one you guys remember the Khaleesi on Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
There's something about her. She irritates me.
Oh God, she's so damn fine.
But she irritates the hell out of me. It's one of those.
Do not talk about my wife.
Don't talk about my wife like that.
I don't want it after Khal Drogo dug that shit out.
It's all
Hey
freaking.
man, welcome to
Jason Momoa.
This Is Us podcast.
Didn't Jon Snow dig it out too? At the end.
I think she got dug out by a bunch of people.
I bet you that she was fucking them dragons.
that whole that show was something else.
Yeah. It was
A lot of brothers and sisters going to each
Oh, dude,
other.
they were going to
aunts, because
town.
Jon Snow and her was like what? That was his aunt.
ants, yeah, something like
I'll tell
that.
you, I got to like season 5 and then I petered out. But when Joffrey died, I was
yeah.
I was so into it at that point. I was like, my life's made.
Yeah.
I could sleep for the rest of my life.
He's like, he just got poisoned. He's like,
Joffrey from like Oblivion,
No, from Game of Thrones.
the Amulet of Kings.
yeah.
I was so.
It's
I
way
was
cooler
so.
Joffrey,
That's
though.
my favorite death scene of probably any show, movie, anything ever.
dude, it was
When he
it
gets
was like
poisoned,
when
yeah.
he got
And
poisoned.
you figured
it was
out
coming.
you figured out the small guy is the one that did it.
No, he didn't do it.
What's that guy's name? Peter Dinklage did it.
Yeah, Tyrion Lannister.
No, he
his
didn't actually.
character, yeah.
He didn't poison him.
I thght he was the one that poisoned.
They accused him.
Yeah, but
he
it
didn't
wasn't
do
actually him.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't
was,
paying attention, I guess.
Eli's like, I'm 5 seasons in. I'm even turning it on.
I for sure thought he killed him.
That's me
No, it was,
sometimes.
they
I'm
blamed
like,
him, but it
I
was.
think it was Sansa, his wife, or
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Or his soon to be ex or something.
Something,
like that.
or it
But
was-
no,
it
no,
wasn't-
no. It was remember it was the old lady. It was the who
Yeah,
was the, Marjorie.
yes.
She was the old.
Yep.
See, you're already losing me. I wasn't paying attention to all that shit.
yeah. Because
too much.
yeah.
okay,
Where the fuck is the mountain?
I got a
like
question here.
for
though.
like eight episodes because you guys were way ahead of me. And B was like the mountain. You guys are talking about the mountain. So the rest of the show, I'm just like, where the fuck's this guy?
Dude, to be honest with you, like
I
that
wasn't paying
whole,
attention to shit.
my favorite person in that whole show was the Hound.
Yeah,
The Hound, that's
I
what I was
love
talking
the
about.
Hound.
The Hound.
He just had that burnt face.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
like season
He's
4. He comes
awesome.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like
No,
literally
he
probably
comes in the first season.
Oh yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah,
right.
he's probably better.
He's one. He actually goes through the whole show.
Not
him and,
gonna lie.
him and Peter Dinklage was probably the best actors on that.
I
whole
would-
Not gonna
Those are
lie.
my favorites,
This is
actually. Yeah.
probably not a popular opinion, dude. I was a big fan of the big blonde chick that fucked.
Brienne of Tarth.
Yeah, she was cool too.
She was tight. I thought she was.
yeah,
dope.
she was a killer,
I was a
dude.
big fan
Well,
of her.
but okay, I'll be honest though. She actually was like and again in a fantasy world when you have like people fighting with swords. She was actually a believable woman when it came.
Well, she was
to, like,
giant.
She was a big old.
She was a big old gal.
I can't remember.
Well,
I think,
that one redhead guy kept trying to like.
She's
We want
kinda
to have
fine,
babies
too.
with her.
Yeah,
The
Wildling.
Wildling.
Yeah, he was the Giant's Bane. freaking whatever his name
She was kind
but-
of hot too. I mean, she's probably on the Richter scale of what I am for like a guy. We're both 5s.
Yeah.
Like I could see myself hooking up with her, and we could make some badass kids. Just saying. Imagine me having a son with that woman.
Dude, he would be a giant.
He would be a
He'd be
god.
like 10 feet tall.
And it can become a god.
What is that song?
Dave Mustaine.
As they what is I said it so wrong.
Watch him be.
Watch him become a god.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'd name him
Brianna
Zeus.
of Tarth and Eli.
Dude, hook it up, dog.
That or the
She's
the other
definitely
one-
single, just like me.
The other one that you brought up before is the one you guys remember that show, The Norseman? There was the big Viking girl on there that you always talked about too.
Yeah.
Like another big blonde chick.
Yeah, dude, she could beat your ass every now and then. Imagine that. You're like, damn, I gotta
no
kind of
doubt.
watch my mouth. I kind of need that.
She's sitting there and she's just like, boom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'd knock my damn tooth out. Yeah. But then then she also does like my taxes for me.
He's like, hey, I need some help here.
I love how you could have said something so sexist, like you'd been like, she does my dishes for me. But he went taxes. I love
That's what's up. She's probably pretty good at
amazing.
taxes, I bet, too.
Yeah.
Being a Hollywood actress.
She could be not good at shit though too.
That's true.
I mean, you never know. She's good at
Yeah.
acting, better than I am. So I mean, until season 3, then I might actually have a chance with Brianna of Tarth.
Eli, don't say that.
We don't even know her freaking actual.
I love it. I love it though. No. Say it
the
again.
actual actress.
Yeah.
I think it's like Christine.
Christine Applegate.
Damn, you know his name?
I can't remember. Because I
Christina
looked her up
Applegate's
because she was
not
also
doing
on that show. She played the devil, or she played Satan on that show Sandman from the Neil Gaiman adaptation. They did a live action thing on Netflix a while ago. But
See, I don't want to see anything else. I don't think.
yeah,
Okay. Has
I'm good
anybody
right
seen the new Lord of the Rings series on Amazon?
it's trash.
Okay. Is it?
It's utter
Is as
trash.
bad as they said?
It's trashier than trash in a trash barrel with a freaking trash
Thought I
on fire.
figured.
Lord of the Rings,
It's
you
the
said?
worst utter garbage you've ever.
Hey,
Yeah.
guess what? When you make 3 movies that are fucking 24 months long, quit making that shit.
Yeah, they made a series.
Rings of Power is
Rings of
utter garbage.
Rings of
Okay,
Power.
that
Utter
sucks.
garbage.
Oh, I
In
know
my
what you're talking
opinion,
about.
I've heard
I
that
know
it's
exactly
real
what you're
bad.
talking
Trash.
about.
But it is as bad as they say. I think you're,
And it looks awful. Like they literally showed like it was they showed like side by side the like the budgets, and it was like the one character it was the whole idea was it was Sean Bean's character and the armor he was wearing, and then it showed like one of the characters from this show, and it's just like it looks like he's wearing like cardboard cutout armor, and you're just like, what the hell even is this? Like they had $300 billion or $300 million or something. Like
I
that
was
for
gonna
the-
say 3 billion.
Not
dear
300 billion.
God.
I no. 300 million.
How did you do that bad?
But even the whole
dude.
the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy budget was 84 million, I believe.
It's 84 million
the
hours
new-
long.
No, the original Lord of the
Original.
Rings.
Oh, okay.
So that whole trilogy.
And how
all
much
3
was the
movies.
new one?
The series for I think 2 or 3 seasons they budgeted 300 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So
Just
it's
be
like 3 or 4 times the budget, but they just crapped the bed on.
So
the
it's
writing
like
the-
basically
Everything. It's like everything.
It's worse, Eli.
Dude, no
It's
way.
worse.
Are you
sure?
Dude, the
Get
Hobbit-
out of here.
Don't even be.
There's no way.
Okay, I was literally fucking trying
Hobbit's
to
good,
get you
bro.
guys.
You got me on that one.
All right, I purposely
It's not even in the
tried to
same-
stoke your fires.
And I haven't even seen it. But
Yeah.
I
The Hobbit?
No. This show.
Because there's not
Was-
enough
but I
time in
was
the
the
world to
ring-
watch it.
The Ring of Power. Is
Oh, dude.
that what it is?
Rings of Power.
The
yeah.
rings. The Rings of Power.
It's trash. It's just utter garbage.
That sucks. You take something like that.
And I
it's
love,
like,
and I'm a huge Lord
hey,
of the Rings
man.
Rings of Power.
Yeah, that's why it's
Could've
like
been good.
I hate that it
Rings of
sucks.
Power.
Yeah, I do too. But if I'm also being honest,
I fell
like the whole
into
Lord
a
of the Rings
burning
thing is
ring of
kind of
fire.
tapped.
I
Like,
was
if I'm being
Lord
honest,
of the Rings
They did it.
172 hours.
Johnny.
But dude, it's great like cinema adventures.
Oh yeah.
Cinematic adventures.
do you guys like watching crap?
Like terrible movies. To
Do you
like
guys just
laugh.
like to watch like trashy movies that you know?
I have.
have.
100%. Yeah.
Depends.
I gotta be in the right mood though. But yes, I
Most of the
definitely-
shit I like is probably pretty stupid to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like how I make
It
fun
is,
of, how I
but
make
it's
fun
not
of
to you.
Other movies all the time. It's like feel free to crash on the shit. The Notebook's a good movie. get the fuck out of my face. I like that movie.
Cool.
Hey, it's what
I
you
don't
like.
know
I
that.
guess.
But I'm
At
not
the
a
end
fan.
of the day.
But okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so, but I don't think most guys are. But
Right.
it's like
I like
but at
it,
the same
but
time-
I'm a loser.
yeah,
Dude.
No, I don't.
No, but I'm just there's
You
a
like what you
lot of
like.
shit that you can. I think every guy in the world collectively agrees though that Twilight's trash. That's just chicks, right?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I don't think
It's just not that simple.
okay. I have to make
done that
a caveat. I don't
32
think I've
times
met
probably
a
on this
single
pod.
straight guy that likes Twilight.
Right.
That's the caveat. I'll
Oh
make.
God,
Dude.
Gay dudes love Twilight.
Twilight, dude.
Check it
I
out.
watched every single one of those.
I've seen them all.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
I seen a bunch of that
Yes.
shit too.
Dude, can we
watched One
please
Tree
forget
Hill.
those exist?
she's like,
I can't when I, seen it in theaters.
I know what you are.
I know.
He's
I
like,
didn't.
Then say it.
Anyway, Abe.
Yeah, he had to take her to the mountaintop.
Hey, when the wolf
so
guy,
he could
when
sparkle.
the wolf guy came in though in Twilight, I almost verbally ruined the whole movie for everyone. I was like, "Hey, I'm actually not gonna fucking be able to take this." I was like,
It was rough.
I'm serious.
She's
We're
like,
gonna have
dude,
to
you
leave.
remember the one scene?
No, I'm sorry.
No, the one scene. It was like, I don't know. I think it was like the third movie or something like that. He imprinted on her daughter.
Oh, my
She comes
God,
out when she's
dude.
a vampire. She's like, "Did you imprint on my daughter?"
She was a baby.
And you're like, "What am I watching here?"
Terribleness,
And,
just
who's
awful.
that actress again?
Christina Dunst,
No,
the other worst.
I love
actor.
that you said that.
I think it's Kristen.
Dude, she's
Stewart. Is it Kristen Stewart?
Kristen, yeah.
I think
Kristen Dunst is almost just as bad though. That's why I said
She's
that.
the Spider-Man chick.
Yes, the worst actor of all time.
But
I kind of
Kirsten Dunst,
think she's awesome in
Kirsten,
Interview with the
what's her-
Vampire.
what the
I think
might
it's
be the
Kristen
best.
Stewart is the chick from Twilight, or maybe I'm.
I don't know. She's awful.
Yeah, she's so bad.
She's awful.
As the honest trailer guy would call her. I think it was
You
mouth breather and
imprinted on
shovel
my
face. Was the,
daughter. I'm like, what?
dude, yeah.
I'm like in the theaters, like,
How the fuck he imprint on her daughter?
You're getting me, you son of a bitch. I print on her daughter, man. It's like
what
it's
was
like
the
a
name?
dog or an animal.
Resume.
Put some dog tags on that.
Resume.
I think it was
Dog.
The resume. I don't know.
Freaking market.
Raspberry.
no
Market zero, dude.
something dumb.
Market zero, dude.
Dude, you remember when they were playing?
Bullshit, Walter.
Remember when they were playing baseball?
Oh God.
And the
Hey,
first
why are
movie.
we talking about
Because
God
it's
dang
so
Twilight?
bad.
Yeah, no.
It's so bad. Listen, dude, they had to play baseball when it was storming outside because when they would hit the balls, it would sound like
Yeah.
thunder cracking.
Yeah.
Pow.
And they're like running. Did you guys remember when what's his name?
Fucking
Stupid.
retarded.
What was his name? What was it?
Shit.
Jasper.
Oh.
Jasper gets up to bat and he's all serious. He's just like, and they're like, or when Edward, or they were like, you got to go back for this.
I'm lightheaded.
I'm like, what are we doing? I'm looking in the theater and it's packed out.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm like, why?
It's just all hot white chicks. Fuck! I guess I'm in the right place.
I'm like, I'm up in the freaking like the nosebleed.
That's what I need to
hiding
write
in a
next.
hoodie.
Here's a question.
Hiding it in a hoodie because I'm there with my wife.
Yeah.
Like this
What's
dude.
What's the most packed out theater?
Put on Eddie wig on.
Ain't nobody sees
Hey,
me.
what's the most packed out theater movie you went to?
That
That?
was packed
For
to
me,
See, that might
rim.
Right, it probably was.
For me, it was Avatar.
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 See, I didn't see
was
Avatar.
I saw that in
See, I
theater.
didn't see that
and
in
it was
theater.
packed.
That probably
There
beats
was
the one.
lines.
What about you?
I don't remember shit like that. Like, there's probably 10 different times.
Well, you know, have
that
you
it's
ever
been
have you
packed
have
as
you
hell.
ever been so packed where you're looking at it?
Yes, like multiple times.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, multiple times I come in and I'm
Gladiator.
like, what the fuck, man?
When
I'll
I
go
seen
home and
Gladiator,
watch
it
this shit
was
later, but
freaking
you're supposed
crazy. I had to watch it the next day because I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I was like at the very end.
Anytime I walk into somewhere and it's packed, I'm like, we can change plans. Depends on who I'm with.
Yeah.
Some people are like dedicated. I'm like, we don't have to do this.
Yeah.
We can
But I
go do
wanted to
other
see-
shit.
I wanted
don't
to see it
know
twice.
these people, and I don't want to sit next to them.
Right. You're sitting
Yeah.
arm to arm. Like, if I have to sit arm to arm with a stranger, I'm probably not.
And Lord
You're
of
like,
the
hey,
Rings.
buddy, don't know you.
The Fellowship.
I've walked
How we
in,
doing?
Yeah, I've walked into places before. Ask Matt. Cousin Matt was with me. I walked in. This place was like really nice, and I was like, nope. Walked out and left.
I generally would
I'm
do
not
that
doing that.
also.
Yeah, if it's too nice.
No, if it's just too like
I usually like the only time I ever go like see anything like is like if I'm going to see like a kid
that don't really
movie,
happen no more though, does
The
it?
kids.
Yeah.
Like
no,
the
no,
new-
no.
like
Like
the new Lilo and Stitch dropped.
Yeah. But I'm not going to lie. I have not, if I'm being completely honest, like I have not gone to a theater to see a movie.
Like opening day?
Opening day, like
neither.
a new movie that's come out
Yeah.
in a couple.
I
years.
went and seen. There was a Dog Man with the kids, and there was another one we went and seen, and it was like 2 or 3 days later.
Yeah.
but it was still packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't go like opening. I haven't been and seen something like opening day in a long time.
You know,
well, actually, I take that back. We went and seen something. A bunch of us went and seen. I think it was like the new Halloween. You were there too.
Yes. Yeah.
But
but
one
it
of
wasn't super packed though.
But dude, one of the coolest experiences being in a packed theater when I went and seen Inglourious Bastards, and I had some of the best seats in the house. It was actually kind of a really cool. But
because you're
the
like I'm
chances
better.
of that-
Because you're looking at everybody and you're like I'm better than
No, I
you
just have
because
good
I'm
seats.
here.
And
You're like the king watching the people.
You're like
kill each other.
That's what I felt
you're
like.
peasants.
And like you could see everybody's like reaction. I'm like, and
You're all
I'm seeing
expendable.
It was actually perfect.
Yeah.
it was weird. Normally I'm
went
the guy
to-
like, hey,
I went to like a
I don't do it
theater
no more,
with our friend Brad.
Yeah.
And there was a guy in front of us that kept talking and was just so like rude and would not shut up. And Brad just like leans forward. He's like, "Hey, bud, you're gonna have to leave." Straight up, like you got to go. And the guy was like, "I'm sorry, dude." And then like we go back to like watching it, and the guy is like he got up. He's like, "I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry." And he like completely
You
left.
left?
He left the theater. But he was like right in front of us. He would not shut up.
Yeah. Like, those guys suck.
Like, go, dude.
I've always
People talk
hated
in
people like
movies.
that.
It's like
Everyone
nowadays when they
does.
see like,
everyone hates
please
those
turn
guys.
your phone on silent. Everybody's like, oh, let me turn this up.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing this whole
right in
movie.
the middle of like
Like, come on.
Nosferatu. Like, bro.
I didn't see that. I
No, I didn't. I just used that as I didn't need.
don't think I did because it was not packed.
That would
But
suck.
That was cool. It was a nice dark theater. There was like maybe a handful of other people there.
Yeah.
It was just the atmosphere was so cool.
Yeah, it's just a weird thing, like the opening day thing. I used to do
Yeah.
that when I was
I did too.
younger.
See, same here. I did it more when I was younger.
Oh, yeah, it was a thing when we were younger. It was,
Yeah, it was like
actually,
let's go to this.
we're 90s.
Let's just go to
Well, I'm
showcase
80s.
cinema.
Yeah.
Like we just
Like,
do
ooh,
it.
this just came out.
Didn't
you know,
or
let's
didn't
go
even
check it
know
out.
sometimes like what was playing. Just
Yeah.
go there like, oh, what's the Matrix?
Yeah.
And they'll go there and literally get your mind exploded. Like, what the hell was that? That was one of the biggest. That was
Now
one
it's
of the
going to be
crazy
like
experiences.
now
I've never even
our kids
heard
are
of
going
that.
to be like, oh, let's go see Barbie,
yeah,
and they're going to be like, let me go to the movies by myself, Dad. I'm like, there's predators out there, honey. A lot of them.
that's one.
That's like Vietnam going off in my head, like flashbacks just from all my YouTube videos I've watched.
That's one benefit of being like a
can't go
bigger
on Paul
guy,
Boy.
and I've always kind of been bigger. I'd be 13, like just doing that late at night.
Yeah,
going
because
to-
you were 6'2" at
right.
13.
So it's weird. Like I get like that. You have to watch your daughter. Like it's just totally different.
Do you remember
Then, like,
the
when we were-
theater?
We were all boys. That's true.
Right,
That's
like,
true.
dude,
I have
try to
all-
kidnap
I have all
me.
daughters.
Try to kidnap
Yeah,
me, dumbass.
we were pretty much good to go.
We'll
Like,
hurt you.
there was a bunch of thickums out there.
They were just whacking each other with sticks all the
Like
time.
you guys want to go
For fun.
play?
And also fought each other all the time as well.
You remember that one theater, Sam? I think it was in like Westland or something like that. And it had
Yeah.
the
dollar.
but it had like Puff the Magic Dragon on the wall.
Yeah.
Like he would glow in the dark. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Us 90s kids, we had some cool times.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
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 I love the 90s.
New generation's fucked. I'm a boomer.
Yeah, they had the dollar matinee. It was like back-to-back movies for like $1, and you could go watch.
Sorry, that's ridiculous.
And there'd be newer movies. Dad's like, yeah, this was here when I was a kid. He was watching like old black and white movies. I'm like, dang, that's cool. But it's down. It's gone now. We drove by there when I was working with you last
What was it?
in Westland.
What was it? Like where you can rent movies and
I
stuff?
can't
or
No,
remember.
something?
theater for $1. You go see a movie for $1.
I can't remember the actual theater, the name
Gotcha.
of it, but it was cool. I went there a couple
They
of
played
times.
new movies. They didn't play like brand new stuff that just came out.
But you go watch like stuff that's been back then. They'd keep things in like there for like a year. You're like, oh, cool! I could see this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, it's all we got, buddy. Come on in.
Dad was
the
like,
guy that was like what do they call them? Were they ushers
yeah.
or bell?
Do
I
they
don't know
even
what
really have ushers anymore at movie theaters? I
don't think so.
Because I haven't really seen. I mean, there's people that work at like the front desk and stuff
I'll say like
that.
the dude
but-
that worked there, he was like freaking 150 years
Yeah.
old. That dude's been doing it for like his whole life.
Yeah, you
I
can
think-
sneak in a whole nother person in
he's
front of that guy.
He's got a stool. Where you sit's worn out, like the wood's faded.
Farts on it all
Yeah,
day.
and he's just sitting there like, next.
I think Dad seen The Wall from Pink Floyd there when he was a kid when it first came out.
That's wild.
Like that's
Is that
like,
a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they did.
The Pink Floyd The Wall. They do the album and they have the movie.
Okay.
The album the whole album is in the movie.
Nice.
But they made a movie called The Wall.
All in all, you did the-
And I'm like, you seen that in
wall.
theater? He's like, yeah. He's like, that. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's cool.
You know, it's something like a documentary you like catch on TV or it's on DVD. But they used to play stuff
Catch on
like that.
TV or it's DVD.
Yeah.
Now it's all YouTube.
Digital.
Yeah.
Everything. Netflix.
Everything's.
I don't.
Max.
I don't watch
Hulu.
TV. I probably should.
Emmy.
There ain't nothing.
Pluto.
Sports.
I'm gonna be watching the news.
That's what it's good for.
What'd you say?
They're still
Pluto
talking
an
about
actual
Joe
one?
Biden.
I think so.
Is it really? Okay. I thought you were joking for a second there.
Pluto's a streaming service now too, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, there's too many.
Pluto
Because
TV.
you said
Paramount.
Pluto, I was just like, oh, okay, he's just making up joke with
No.
stuff.
Oh, there's 195 million.
There are.
I know.
They're
it's
like, we
too
want.
much.
That's what we need to do. Is we need to make a streaming
No,
service
we've done lost
and
out. It's all
become
done.
million- No, dude, they're all, Pluto.
Yeah.
How old is that one?
There's
know.
probably a streaming service where it's just all Indian.
I wish Blockbuster would have won and just
Have you guys watched
dominated everything.
Indian
Okay.
movies? Have you guys seen the giant starfish Indian guy? Okay, it's excellent. movie.
Starfish Indian guy.
Starfish, Indian guy. Yeah, I don't know. That one. I'm drawing a blank. on
Crazy.
that.
Yeah, no one's ever seen it. I seen it actually one time on YouTube.
Never heard of
Like 3 likes on it.
Is it like some like
Three
Bollywood
likes
like
on
type stuff or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because they make all sorts of weird movies. Like,
Yeah, it was
like
crazy.
Bollywood. Like they make a ton of, and because now they figured out CGI, so they're like making. I have no idea what the movies are about.
I don't
but
think
I've seen,
these guys that I seen on the starfish guy, I don't even think they had CGI.
Oh, okay.
They had a trampoline or something like.
What did you see it on?
I just don't even want it in my head anymore.
It's like Twilight. I don't want it in my head no more.
Oh God.
Get it out.
We
like,
wanna go back
Give
there?
me a
Let's go back
lobotomy. I'll take a lobotomy over remembering that.
Yeah.
Just
Remember-
take that part out.
You remember the last battle
I-
scene in
some-
Twilight?
Oh,
thing
God,
that
Abe.
sucks is
And
I
the guy, like the red eye vampire.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seeing
man.
it all played
It's
out.
all in a vision.
And then it was like he comes like, like he was so scared because he seen him die.
See, I didn't see them all. I seen like
Oh,
one or
I've
two.
seen every one of them, dude.
Yeah, my
they're-
ex
you
was
see all that
burned
shit
into
too?
it. Yeah,
like
unfortunately.
burnt
Oh, yeah.
into my freaking memory.
Don't you wish it
forever.
wasn't?
God.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I really do.
I've tried so many things to get those things
Remember
out
when
of my
she
brain,
goes?
but I know too much.
Edward's gonna.
I've went
he's
too
gonna- Edward's gonna
I don't
reveal
went too far,
himself.
Bob.
Oh, what was it?
Edward's gonna reveal himself. He's gonna
Oh
go to the
God, when
mass.
he's about to freaking
And
flash
she
everybody.
comes, and she comes running out like because they're holding him before the council.
Yeah.
And she comes around. She's like, "Don't hurt him." I'm like, dude, I would just want to hurt her.
Whoa.
Abe got violent.
I'm done.
I don't.
That's what I'm
like
saying,
her.
Abe. That's the thing I was talking about, where you see certain
Yes.
actors and you're
Yes.
just like, for some odd reason, you just get violently angry about them that
Yeah.
they exist as a person.
Like, there was this one like
There's certain
underwater
things. Yeah.
movie that I seen that was like, oh, that looks cool. Then I seen starring Kristen Stewart or whatever her name was, and I was just like, oh, never watching that. I was so mad because I was like, that could have been cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
at least Robert Pattinson did freaking the new Batman. It was not bad.
I haven't seen it. Was it
seen it.
all right?
You know, it wasn't bad.
I would
No,
have
it
seen
was
the
long as hell.
It was long.
I would've-
That's what kind of made me. Like,
Yeah.
I think they
I
should
don't-
do like nowadays Mickey Rourke Batman.
Too long.
Have you guys seen,
It was
you guys seen
long.
him now?
He actually
the Penguin
might
was
do-
good though.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest, if somebody did want to do Bruce Miller's like Dark Knight, actually like in the true fashion where he's an older Batman, Mickey Rourke would actually play it.
Dude,
probably
but
really
have you
good.
seen him lately? He's rough. I seen him. He
yeah.
just got like kicked out of like a celebrity drug
Celebrity
house.
drug house.
Jesus.
It was
He was
he's
calling
like-
JoJo
he's
Siwa gay.
yeah, he's like, where's the smoke room, honey?
Yeah, he's like, I need a fag, and she's like,
We don't call it that
started
anymore.
crying.
and she started crying, and then they're like, Mickey, you gotta go. I'm like, you guys kicked out the only fucking cool dude in this show. I'm done
I'm
watching.
gonna
it.
be honest with you. He did not fit in there.
That's what was
No,
so
that
great.
was so.
It's Mickey Rourke,
But
dude.
why did they have him in
because
there?
he was a drug addict.
Yeah.
Celebrity Rehab?
I mean, who knows how much
It's
freaking
like he was like
Yeah,
out
that's
of
right. That's what I'm like.
everybody
What do
there,
you think you're gonna get?
yeah.
polar
a
opposite.
drug
Like, I
addict
mean-
that was from Hollywood and did that to his face.
The wrestler? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna be
Like
crazy.
that's Mickey Rourke. He's gonna.
He don't care
that's
about your
what
pronouns.
he's doing.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of drugs. He's coming for you.
Coming,
JoJo
coming
Siwa?
for you.
Like, hey man, I'm just gonna say it like it is. No P.
He just
No
kept like
PC.
saying he's like the gay chick, and she's just like starts like crying.
I will say
need
though, like
more
at
of
the
that.
end there, like
Not
they
that, but
kind of
just-
Oh, okay.
he
Yeah, for sure.
he
Just like-
apologized to him though.
He did.
Yeah, but they did still kick them out.
Yeah, but they he tried to make it right.
I don't think he,
He got
meant
some.
it.
He got some movie career. He got some
I think he was just still trying to get a paycheck from these guys. I don't think,
It
I
could have
think-
been-
I think he meant everything. he
In
said
Mickey
when he said
Rourke's
it in the
case, it
moment.
could have been anything. He would have broke any rule they put up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
anything
For sure.
That's just like the world he comes from. That's what he does.
The one guy's like, "Oh,
breaks
you can't
rules.
saw that, Mickey. You can't saw that." And then like 3 episodes later, he's like banging JoJo Siwa. I'm like, "What?" Dude, come on, bro. This dude was just trying to play JoJo Siwa's side so he
Yeah.
could get some JoJo
Who's
Siwa
that?
pussy. I don't know who he was. He was just some
Oh,
young.
you're saying JoJo Siwa? Who's
Yeah,
that?
JoJo Siwa.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah,
She's this
She-
pop.
She's the one that Mickey
really
Rourke was
big.
calling gay.
Oh.
she was like she actually is gay.
Yeah.
Well, she changed and she started banging that dude that stuck
Did
up
she
for her.
really?
Yeah. That's why I was like, y'all are crazy. Mickey Rourke called it as he's seen it right away. He was saying that she's not gay. That's what he was saying. And then everyone's all offended. And then like 3 episodes later, she's banging the dude. And I'm like, yeah, so Mickey Rourke got kicked out for being honest? Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. I just seen the part where he was like calling her gay and different things like that. I was like, oh man.
That's the best part of the whole show.
And then they kicked him out for it, huh?
I haven't watched
poor Mickey.
Celebrity Rehab.
Hey, Mickey,
since,
you're
like,
fine. You're fine. You blow my mind. Hey,
think
Mickey.
the last little bit of him was.
He looked like he went about
I think Rodman,
42
when he,
rounds with Tyson.
Oh
he-
my God. You just brought up Dennis Rodman. That guy.
Big
right
Den Rod.
You remember when he did that back in the day? He did the Celebrity Rehab like a
did,
couple
too.
Dennis
Did he?
Rodman did?
Yeah, I think so.
The basketball player, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was
What,
for a
was he? No, he wasn't.
Oh, he-
No.
Oh,
I didn't know
gay?
if he was. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, he was banging
I think
Because he got like, doesn't he got like AIDS or something now?
No.
God, who the
You're thinking
frick
of
am I?
Magic Johnson.
Johnson.
That's
Yeah.
who it is.
To be fair, there's a lot of black basketball players that have AIDS. It's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he might have the AIDS.
I don't think he does. Actually. I think it was I think Dennis Rodman was just a drug addict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he
that-
partied
he
with,
partied hard.
He partied.
He
He
partied
partied in
hard.
North Korea with Kim Jong Un.
He did too.
And his
Why he loved him?
and his,
Yeah.
his
Who loves
girlfriend
him, dude?
was Carmen Electra.
And
Electra.
Kim Jong Un
You
loved
know
him
that
too.
You know who that is.
That name sounds super familiar.
We've
that's right,
We've
Carmen
literally
Electra.
brought this up on the podcast before, and Sam had to show us after the pod. It's just super.
Carmen
hot.
Electra, you know who that is?
Yeah.
Super
She's
fine.
super hot actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Okay, I did
Yeah.
not know.
You don't
Ben was
know,
giving her
like, you remember
his
Pamela
ride,
Anderson from like Baywatch?
Yeah. I remember her.
I think she was on Baywatch too.
Okay.
She was getting rotted out.
Actually,
Baywatch. What a
I remember now.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Oh God! Can you guys believe Baywatch was an actual? Show?
no.
It actually existed at one point.
Hey, get this too, right? We think that, and then they made a movie.
Oh yeah, they did.
They came
The
out
Rock
with freaking
and-
The Rock.
The Rock
and-
was in it?
Yeah,
The Rock and,
then,
freaking Zac Efron.
yeah,
Wow.
Blue-eyed chick from freaking
True Detective.
True Detective. I was gonna say New Girl because she played off New Girl too.
Oh, damn.
Blue-eyed
She was
chick?
in it?
Yeah.
It's Jess or whatever? Who's
Nah,
that girl?
no.
It's
It was
Jess.
some girl that went Winston and
She was
Schmidt
on It's Always Sunny too. I've seen her on
Yeah,
there.
she's been all over the place. You would know her. Her eyes are freaking like ice blue.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but they made Baywatch the movie.
yeah,
I bet that's terrible.
I didn't see it.
I know that was terrible.
Did you? Was
Oh,
it? Was it any good?
Yeah. Bunch of dudes that like Zac Efron was like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get shredded.
It's a bunch
We're
of
gonna do
dudes in
lots of
thongs, right?
Steroids. Yeah.
And
Because they
we're-
can't show tits in movies no more. They got to show thongs and dudes and dicks all the time. I'm like, why can't we show tits anymore in movies? For real, bring that back. I'm getting tired of this.
Nah, man.
And
Not
the
allowed.
only ones the only ones you do get are like Nosferatu style, where it's just like you're just like I didn't want to see these.
I didn't
anyways.
Dude, I
Wanted
kind
to
of like
see
that
those
movie, though.
anyway.
No, I did too.
I need to,
Nosferatu?
Yeah,
she
that was good.
she shouldn't have been in it.
right. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Johnny Depp should have been
pick
in
a
it.
dick.
Johnny Depp could have played a better woman in that movie than she did.
His own daughter. He's like, I'm gonna play Jewel Depp.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have done
I'm gonna
better.
play my daughter.
Yeah, he would have done better. It would have been excellent. It would have been like box office just busting through the roof excellence. Johnny Depp was in that movie.
That's-
He's been. Well, no, he wasn't in the vampire movie.
I don't even think Johnny Depp.
He's
could- I don't.
he's like fucking
feels-
vampire.
I don't think he could act anymore. To be honest with you.
Johnny
No.
Depp.
No, I think he's done.
Dude, no chance. He's gonna come
Yeah, is
out
he
like one of
doing
those older
movies?
guys. He's gonna be one of those older guys that comes out with an absolute banger that blows everybody's mind.
Yeah,
be
I
cool.
mean, everybody thought Uncle Kurt was kind of like semi-retired.
Dude,
for
he's
a
got
while
Goldie
there.
Hawn with him. He's gonna be. He's
But that's
gonna
what I'm
be
saying is like
banging
so,
forever.
You know,
Not Goldie Hawn, but it's
Goldie ham ball.
I think that
got
is
a ham hawk.
Goldie,
yeah, Goldie
Goldie
Hawn,
Hawn,
yeah,
his
Kurt's
wife.
with-
yeah, I know.
yeah.
Yeah, she's still hot. Kurt Russell will come through the camera and beat the shit out of me to this
Uncle,
day.
what'd you do if you heard Uncle Kurt walking down?
Like,
I'll
Bad
run.
Boys?
I
'Cause I was
heard
just
you was
talking
doing a movie.
Like, bundle up, Verge is getting cold out here.
I'm gonna have old Wecker shoot down at me.
But
That Tombstone?
yeah, dude.
I remember doing that freaking.
Is it
scene
Bone
back-
Tomahawk?
Yeah. What, like, Tombstone, who, like, the 90s, like, who did that not freaking, like, impact?
Yeah,
Oh,
who
dude.
who
Like,
didn't
when I
watch that
see-
movie 900
Like, our
times
cousin
that
Matt, dude, it impacted him so much. He was walking around with pistols, like, big pistols, like, doing, like, Doc Holliday stuff. And I was like, that's my cool older cousin. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So then I made mom and dad buy me fake revolver pistols. And I was doing it, too.
Yeah.
Like, Tombstone was the bomb.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So good.
That was huge.
Is that, like, that's probably my favorite Western of all time.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know some people talk about like John Wayne back in the day and some
Well, that's the old timers.
what's that?
Say stuff like
What's the other guy? He's like crypt keeper now. He's old.
Oh, you mean
Clint Eastwood?
Clint.
yeah.
Like I know Clint had some good ones. Like what was it? Good, the Bad, the ugly.
Yeah,
Is that a Western?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Old.
Look at me knowing
$2 more.
knowledge.
The whole.
Then there's the Mummy.
The Mummy,
Who is now?
It's in the desert.
No,
It's
then-
got Brendan
then-
Fraser in it.
Unforgiven is way up there for me.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's Clint Eastwood too.
Unforgiven.
It's his later one he did in the 90s, like early 90s. Unforgiven. Have you seen it? No. Has
I've probably
Morgan Freeman in it?
I'm going to be honest with you.
Gene
I could
Hackman?
never. I was too young to ever be able to sit through the Good, Bad, and the Ugly. Dad's like, check this out. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is awesome, Dad. I'm gonna go watch Tom and Jerry. No, I would probably be able to appreciate it now, but
Yeah.
probably not.
Wait, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe not yet.
I remember
Sometimes that
Maybe
that
not.
barrier or that like time barrier is like too much. Like it's like for me, I've realized like I struggle with anything beyond like I would say beyond the 50s, anything beyond that, and I'm like I'm checking. I'm already starting to check out. Like
Yeah, beyond the 50s, I'm.
No, I'm saying we
that's
go into
way
black
too
and
far
we
back.
go into black and white, and I'm like
Eli's like, dude, the '90s, bro. I'm done.
Do you guys ever see The Wild Bunch?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Anything
Years
years ago. I do not watch old shit.
Eli,
ever.
would you see? Hold on, that's why I'm going to ask you. So you haven't? You should watch The Wild Bunch.
How old is it?
It's old.
No,
It's in the 60s, but it's like at the time, it was like this
I know, but I don't like
ultra violent.
But
Like,
all the people that appreciated that
Western
at the time
in
are
the
also like dead. I don't want to appreciate that shit now. 'Cause I got other shit to appreciate for my time.
I'm not saying I
not the shit
appreciate
from
it.
the
Just
Listen, we don't.
if it's a good Western.
we don't appreciate.
Okay,
that
but
time.
I don't fucking watch movies
appreciate
from behind
our time.
1998 anymore.
Hey, it's
That's I'm standing on.
That
it's our,
sucks.
it's our time down
That's fine.
here.
But
Down here, it's our time.
Exactly.
I will say, right?
I had a dream.
How many trash movies
Who
are
is
they
it,
coming
Sam?
out nowadays?
Goonies.
Like that's what we just talked about, like not going to the movies all that often. So it's one of those things where it's like that's where I have found myself as I've gotten older, sometimes falling back on stuff I hadn't heard of from back in the
Seen,
day.
yeah.
You know, things like that. You know, where
It's like,
Well, it's
whoa.
our time.
It's our time, god dang it.
It's our time down
Our
here.
time down here.
2010.
but like everybody has,
That's
you
Sam,
know.
that's Sam, dude. That's Sam Wygounji.
Oh yeah, it's all.
It's our time.
You've seen
It's
it?
our
Goonies?
time down here.
I
got
just
gout.
watched that for the.
I got gout.
Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
How many times can I say that?
It's our time?
Yeah.
You do one more.
Nah, I'm good. I'm past it. It's our time.
I got gout.
Our time down here.
Oh, dude.
He's like, no, guys, leave that.
What about here's
That's
one for
Willie's.
Samwise Goutney.
because I'm gonna get you.
That's
I'm gonna
that's
get.
Willie's.
I'm gonna get because Eli's not gonna relate to this at all, but you two.
I
might.
know you're purposely fucking with me.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Okay, E.T.
It's fine, dude. It's
Son
a
of a
fucking
bitch.
movie. It's cool.
Abe, how sad was E.T. as a child?
Oh, dude, sad.
Dude, it's one of the saddest movies ever made.
Okay, so I will be honest with you.
Not even lying.
So E.T. when I was a kid didn't do anything to me.
Okay, it didn't.
But as you got older,
It didn't like I no.
Kinda freaked
I
me
still
out.
don't actually really.
See, that's like
it's
where
not-
like 4
to
years
me,
can make
it's-
a difference. You
To
know?
me,
Yeah,
it's not
5 years.
like I didn't like. It's not a movie that I go back and rewatch as a classic of something that I like fall back on. But it's like I respect it for what it was. But
Right.
it's at the same time, E.T. did not have the impact like
Okay.
a lot.
like I
it
think
did
like
on
with
a lot
like
of people.
ET, like like yeah, for sure. I mean, teach their own. Who
Yeah.
whatever.
Right, yeah.
But like movies like ET is like what was that one that it did with all those kids and they were filming? It was like something 8.
Oh yeah.
Super 8.
Super 8. It's like we wouldn't have films like that today with movies like that didn't like.
Oh, right, that
like
was very
the
heavily-
ETs
Oh,
or
absolutely.
like the Goonies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you know like respect there.
100%.
Right, but I know you watched E.T. with
I
me
loved
back
ET.
in the day.
Yeah, I loved it. I actually watched it
when he's all gray and laying
I
in the
probably
rain
watched
in
it
the
last
ditch. He's like,
year.
eh.
I do
I'm like,
doing
as a
watch
kid,
that
I'm
with
like,
my kids.
That's what I did. I popped it on with the kids, Dom and Lex. I was
Oh
like,
man,
check this
it
out.
still makes me sad.
It was good. It is. It
See
is
old
sad.
gray ET.
Do you
My
guys?
ET was like ending in the cupboard, so I guess
Oh, yeah.
I guess your generation might have been more popular or whatever with
I'm
that
not saying
ET.
popular. I'm just saying like how big of an impact.
Dude,
the movie
Indian in the
has.
cupboard was cool as crap.
Movies
That's
have
like
like
my
I'll
ET.
give you
movies
one.
have generational
or the army
impact.
movie with the army guys.
Yeah.
freaking-
something soldiers.
Huh?
Toy soldiers.
Toy soldiers. I think it was.
That we talking about, like with Arthur and
Yes.
yeah, toy soldiers.
Yeah, like the commando dude.
Yeah. And there was like
I remember
that
Indian in the
alien
cupboard, though.
dudes or whatever.
You remember, guys, when they sailed across the water to go to an island? And you're like, you guys are toys. You're gonna first off, all your little moving parts are gonna rust, and your batteries are gonna die.
You're fucked.
Done. You're done.
Yeah. You guys should
no.
think it out a little better.
That was. I like that one too. That
No,
was-
but yeah, no. Like I said, like how I'm hating on ET, I also like shit that wasn't good too.
I don't think he was like hating on TT. I just
No,
don't think it
like
has
I said, I want to
big
watch
of
it.
an
I want to watch it
influence
with
on you.
my kids.
Speaking of ET,
I do wanna watch it.
and other trashy things related to ET. Not that ET is trashy, but like there was.
We hate on ET, Ron.
Do you remember a
no,
movie?
there's two hating on ET.
a
two that's not.
McDonald's,
I
a
love them.
McDonald's movie
convert you.
called Mac and Me.
Yes.
No.
Holy God!
Yeah.
I caught that somewhere like a couple years back, and I'm like, because it was basically what they did was McDonald's funded a ET like movie that was utter garbage.
They're like, hey,
It
we're
was the
gonna kill
worst.
your kids faster.
No,
burgers.
it was ridiculous.
It was the
They're
stupidest
killing
thing
me
ever.
with that stuff.
Do you guys remember
delicious.
Short Circuit?
Oh, dude.
I'll be in
95,
there,
you're alive.
I'll be in the drive-thru by myself, nobody else. I'm like, let me get 18 ET burgers.
Dude, I want an ET burger. Remember Stone Cold Steve Austin in an ET mask ordering from McDonald's?
No.
'Cause
Oh
Stone-
yeah.
showed us on the pod.
Yeah.
He was like,
I don't remember that. I
remember that, Abe?
I might have missed
Yeah, I
that.
think
and
so.
he's like,
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do
gonna
Stone
ET,
Cold.
and he's like talking like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Because ET wouldn't say so. Or whatever.
Dude, actually get into it, bro. Hit it, bro.
No,
Hit it.
I can't do
Do your Stone Cold.
I can't.
Do it hard.
I was gonna say brother.
I can't either.
But that's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That's
I was
big
like, hey,
Hoagie.
brother. Oh,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Or
Let me do a Slim Jim.
Hulk
That
Hogan.
sounds like a Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi.
There you go.
Did
Beep, beep.
Is his wife still around?
who?
Hulk Hogan's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're divorced.
They got divorced.
She's got the biggest rack on TV.
God, I should have
Something about with her son that
I wanted to make sure she was alive before I said that. But biggest rack on
I got
TV I've
little
ever seen in my
spitacles
life.
all over my. stuff
I
all the
wondered
time.
since I was a kid what those things were.
since I was a kid.
Yeah, I was like, Hulk Hogan doing it, bro.
Yikes.
You ever watch out? Remember when he was on freaking Theo Vaughn?
Big
And
Hulk.
Theo was talking about his wife. He's like, hey, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Like, don't talk about my wife.
His new wife?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or girl.
I'm talking about his old wife.
Right, but still. Hulk Hogan might freaking twist your head off.
Is that his last name?
At 78
Hogan?
years old.
Hogan.
Hogan.
You could stand outside
Hoglian.
at any point in time and see her.
Hey, remember when you came in and I was watching
Hey, it's an eclipse.
Full
It's a
moon.
full moon.
do you remember when you came in and I was watching that on that drummer and he was like, what are you watching? I was like, The Hog.
It's Hulk Hogan's wife playing.
Dude, Abe looked at me like, did you just say The Hog?
Yeah, Sam was watching a
Gene
drummer.
Hoagland.
Called him the Hog.
Just like normal too.
I'm like, who's the Hog?
Because I thought
one
I'm
of
like
the
Abe. No, I'm like
fastest metal
I'm like
drummers in
Abe
the
knows who
world
The
ever.
Hog is.
Of
No,
course
I
he doesn't know who the hog is.
But I talked to him as though he did, and he was like,
Hey, just so you know, you do that with everything.
"Who's the Hog?"
Just so you know, you do that with everything.
He's just like, yeah, this, you know.
hey, what you doing,
I,
man?
I
He's
have
like,
a tendency to do it too, Sam.
just
I'm
watching The
if I'm
Hog.
being honest, I do it too.
Just like that. I'm like, I'm watching this drummer.
I just
I'm
watching the Hog. I'm like, I look over like thinking I'm going to see like a hog. That's what I was like. You know,
Boy, he's a big,
watching-
big
And you
fella.
just look at a big.
Not
fat
so much
drummer.
anymore, but he's still the
he
Hog.
wasn't like massive.
He lo-
it's
you've
not-
probably seen
not no
new-
more.
You've
Yeah,
probably seen
I
new
was
like,
Hogland.
why are they calling
'Cause
this dude the Hog?
I call
for?
Hog.
Oh, did you see him back in the day?
Gene Hogland.
Yeah, Gene Hogland. That's what we
It's
called him.
pronounced
Has he just
Hoagland, but-
adapted this name now?
Yeah, he's
For us.
one of his nicknames is the Hog. I think
Oh,
actually
okay.
on Wikipedia.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a
I mean,
name.
you know, if that's your stage persona, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like, you play like that, I'd call you freaking Samwise Gamgee. You can do whatever you want.
It's Gumgee.
But, you know, if you can play like that, it doesn't matter what your name is.
You could be. I'd call you Sam like
So
Gumgee.
you're the Hog, bro.
That one got you.
That got me good. I
The
wonder
Hog probably
Gamgee.
does have gout.
Huh?
Huh? That's a dog probably does.
Dude,
have gout.
what is it with the gout? Why has he got gout?
He wears in those.
gout.
He wears those
That's
boots.
the fat people disease is gout. You know, when they get it in their feet and stuff.
Yeah.
What is it?
Gout.
like
It's
a
an
horrible
old-
looking.
It's not.
I used to work with a truck driver that had it.
It's like foot rot.
It's not good.
It,
Oh
like,
my
It kind of it's like your foot starts to rot and like there's
and-
all
and
these
there's-
weird pustules and sores and
They
things
don't
like
get.
that.
They don't really get better.
Yeah,
they kind of
it's
get
real
worse.
gross.
You can.
Good
Every time, dude, eat
Try to
some
heal
bread
it.
and be fucked.
It starts getting real lumpy.
A hamburger put this dude out for a month.
Samwise Gamgee.
Gout.
Gamgee.
That could be Gene Hoglan's name, you know. And the
gout.
He plays like
a Gene Hoglan.
that's who he is to me, Gene Hoglan.
Hoglan.
And like,
Dang, what a name though, huh?
but he
Hoglan.
play like that. You can be called whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's wild.
I remember that too. I was like, I got to bring that up. Abe came in and looked at me. I was like, from Mars. The hog. Sounds like someone's playing drums. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's the hog.
Hey, dude, seriously, like one of the fastest metal drummers in the world.
So-
Okay.
He's
and
retarded.
it's just
It
before
doesn't
like
even make
trigger, like
sense.
a lot. He used a little like triggers, but not like.
Oh, he used triggers?
Not like that. No.
Oh, that's what the hell's going on.
No, dude. You're thinking
Yeah,
of him,
dude.
You're thinking of them all wrong.
I don't know.
Watch him play it live, like in his studio. He nails all of that
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
without it. You know the hog, dude.
Do you
It's
like,
the hog.
So I'm taking it you guys like the hog.
Yeah.
I like his drumming. I don't like the bands he's really in. Sam does.
You like strapping a little bit.
I like
I know,
when you.
I've heard of strapping.
Yeah. Bombs away.
Yeah. He's the Skullet guy though, right?
No,
That's
that's
the singer,
Devin.
Devin.
Oh, okay. See,
But Gene's playing in a lot of things. He's played in Testament. He's played in Metalocalypse. He's played in all.
who's that?
He's played
the hog.
He's played in Death.
Yeah.
The hog. Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I thought we were talking about other
Devin
guy.
Townsend.
Devin.
Yeah.
Devin Towns.
You could talk to him about him in the same thing.
Townsend. Devin Townsend.
Devin Townsend.
Big
yeah.
Devi TV.
Yeah, Dev's like, let's make a record, but I'm not going to take no medications and just go completely crazy. You guys cool with that? Yeah, dude. Let's
Nice.
rip those drums, baby.
That's the hog.
No, that's Devin. He wrote like City and stuff. Like they wrote
Singer.
and Strapping Young Lad. There was Devin.
Where the hell
Townsend
am I?
And Gene and Byron.
I don't know who the hell I'm talking about anymore. I am so confused. I'm hearing Devin, Hog, and
Strapping Young
and
Lad.
who's the other guy we just talked about?
Sam has his own
There's only
language,
two.
and if you
Yeah.
don't understand what he's talking about, he
Yeah.
won't like.
No, I
he
was
can't
just-
teach you how.
I was like, I'm
Well,
thought-
okay.
It's like
I
dealing
heard-
with.
I heard three
for
different
someone
na-
like
Yeah.
talking
Oh, you
music
were
is like
calling
dealing
the
with a
drummer by
Spanish
his
person at the
name.
gas
Yes.
station.
My
That
bad.
sounds
Yeah, his real name, Gene
Okay,
Hoglan.
because I'm like, who the hell am I talking about? I don't know. Okay.
But that's what that
You were
whole
just
thing
calling
is.
him by his
Sebastian-
actual real name. 'Cause His
Sebastian
real name's not Hog,
Maniscalco.
which we've already clarified that.
He's not really the hog.
Okay, he's Devin
No, he's Gene Hoglan.
Jing Hogan.
we need to get we need to get him on the
Gene Hoagland and Devin.
podcast.
Just call him the hog.
That
would be awesome. I would
like,
totally-
like, does that offend you? would
I
ask
did.
him,
I
like,
called
does
him the Hog, and then Sam called him Gene Hoglan.
Hog.
Yeah.
The Hog. I've learned something.
He's a
here today.
Battletoad character.
Oh, dude, the Battletoads.
Battletoads.
What a
That was
freaking
so
hard game.
Nostalgia.
Oh, and
That-
that game was insanely
Dude,
hard.
I've been watching The Simpsons. It's all on like Disney, and like
Yeah.
they have all 35. Dude, that is like I put that on. I'm like, wow, am I 10 again?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Is it?
I'm getting old,
nostalgia.
guys. Yeah,
Crazy nostalgia
Like
from it.
I remember certain like that show being.
Especially probably those early seasons, those like first 5 or 10 seasons.
you remember how big that? Even big in your guys'
Oh, yeah.
childhood. That show was.
Watch the hell out of The Simpsons when we were younger.
Yeah.
Dude,
Jerry-
he's about to do
Hey.
it, but I stopped because I don't have as much autism.
Jerry will know.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I watched a lot of
That's
Simpsons
who
with
I
Jerry.
watched it with. Was
Yeah,
Jerry?
that's who got me into it. Was The Simpsons?
Me too. I
Was
come
Jerry.
over to Jerry's house and he's like just watching The Simpsons. I'm like, cool, dude. These
Yeah.
guys are
So,
yellow.
every time
Matt
I'm
still watches it too.
every time I turn The Simpsons
Cousin
on,
Matt still watches it too.
oh, does he?
every time I
Oh,
turn
yeah.
The Simpsons on, I think of Jerry.
Yeah.
because his uncle Jimmy used to record them.
Oh, yeah.
So we just had tapes.
That's how I watched Deep Blue Sea for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was off of one of those VCRs that he used
Oh,
to
that's
record.
Sam Jackson's in there.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm sick and tired of these deep blue sea motherfucking sharks.
And it gets 8.
Yeah.
That was a shocker.
Oh, yeah,
I was
'cause-
like, oh!
Oh, and it's like
Because he does the whole speech. He's sitting there and he's
What a
like doing
terrible
this whole
CG
speech
shot.
about like his crew on the Andes and everything like that. And then all of a sudden it's just Sam Jackson going, "Gah!" You know, like
God.
just freaking getting
you
chopped
took
in
your
half.
best actor out of the movie.
He's done.
Should have known though. He's like, yeah, you paid me how much? Okay, I'm only going to be in it for 20 minutes. I'm not doing no more.
You guys remember LL Cool J's rap from that movie?
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna say this. This is probably an unpopular opinion. LL Cool J shouldn't be famous. He can't rap, and he shouldn't be in movies. And
like-
he shouldn't be.
I
He
like
shouldn't
LL.
be.
He don't really
He shouldn't
bother
be in
me.
the Shield.
I like LL. Did I say that correctly?
You remember him in
Did I say it 3
Halloween
times? or 2
No, I
H2O?
think you said 2.
Okay. LL
as
Cool
the
J.
security guard?
Ice-T.
He looks
I
like
like Ice-T.
I do
That's
too.
what. That's what LL Cool J should be. He's a
Ice
security guard.
Cube.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice. We got some ices up in here.
That's black. It's all black dudes.
No,
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
Ice, baby.
But you wanted to be black, and
You guys ever see
trying.
Any
He
Given
tried.
Sunday?
it's cool.
You ever see any?
I'm gonna go.
long
I'm
time
gonna
ago.
start
Have you
calling
seen that,
me-
Eli? Any Given
Ice.
Sunday? Football movie?
Yeah, probably.
Guy who played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake in the new one. Yeah.
It has LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx when they were like just kind of starting out.
Yeah.
And they like on set, this is they beat the shit out of each other. Like they hated each other.
Who did?
Ice.
And the word is that LL Cool J whooped Jamie Foxx's ass. That's what I heard. Hey, I'm not saying nothing, but Jamie Foxx, my guy's ass whooped by LL Cool J.
That's all right.
Interesting.
Oliver Stone, freaking.
I mean,
and he
that's
just let it happen.
Pretty much any
Yeah.
black dude can fight. So
Look,
it's not like
he's
you're
like-
losing against
he's
someone else that can't fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
It's like,
LL Cool J
they
might be
can all
badder.
fucking fight.
I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. Is that he whooped him?
That would be crazy.
Yeah. Well, we can call it on that one.
That's
You
cool.
guys are cool with that.
Yeah, talking about freaking Jamie Foxx getting beat up at LL.
Any
Cool
given
J. I'm
Sunday.
sorry. Don't shoot me. I'm asleep. I don't know if that's true. It's just what I heard. LL
Like,
Cool J got the
comment,
better.
subscribe, hit the bell notifications, and also go over to Patreon and check out
Patreon.
Bad Deals episode coming out Friday, everybody, and go check out my man's freaking new book
Yes.
on Kindle,
Pale Book
Amazon
Collection? Yeah.
Pale Book Collection, guys. But we'll catch you guys on the
Cool
next
name.
one.
I like the name.
See ya.